So, back for another episode of Believe in Boyt, with the final episode with this Diggersby Colossal team that I haven't actually surfed myself with yet. So, that's going to be the goal in this episode, to actually do the surf. Because that's one of the main reasons to use this Diggersby with the Colossal, and I haven't done it yet. But then I keep facing Whimsicots. I'm facing Hard Trick Room as well, and this team does not like the Hard Trick Room. Just not knowing if the Indeedee or Hatterene is Sash or not is a bit awkward. Like, the best lead to go with is Durant Drakazult and hope that neither of them are Sash. If it's Butterfree, that is quite awkward. But then I can go for Lightning with Durant and Voltbeak into Hatterene and hope that they don't. Hope that they don't go for Rage Powder, that they go for Sleep Powder. Even though they need to. But this is the kind of team that the normal Trick Room is fine, but the Hatterene, because it can't be slept, is what makes it awkward. It's just, do I go with Colossal or Clefairy? I think I'll go with Clefairy. Gotta hope for a Psychic Seed Indeedee lead with a Life Orb Hatterene, and then just hit the Voltbeak. That's what we need to go for. Just don't show me a Butterfree. Well, that's not what I wanted, because that would have been Sun. So the trick with this lead is to... yeah, it was Psychic Seed, okay. So the trick with this lead is to just not KO Pokemon for the first 2 or 3 turns. Because then you stall out their Trick Room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to Clefairy. I'm thinking about double switching so I can start singing. Which I think I'm going to do. I'm not going to be able to Gravity before I sing. So it is going to be a blind sing. But I will be able to get my Gravity up. Because Indeedee... actually no, a min speed Indeedee would underspeed me. But this lead's just lost hard to Clefairy Primarina. But Hatterene is very good against this lead, so I couldn't lead this. So I'm going to go for Gravity Sing, even though it's the wrong way round. Sing is still pretty good. Could have gone for a Hyper Voice, I guess. That would have covered a Rhyperior switching. Well, I sung the wrong slot, so I hope I miss. Okay, I don't hope I miss. I very much hope I hit. Nope. Unfought. I've got the Gravity now, so now I will hit. Now I've got to deal with the confusion, because they're going to Dynamax the Hatterene. I'm going to follow me and sing the Indeedee. But I am stalling out Trick Room, so this is okay. So I've only got 3 turns. Just depends if the Indeedee outspeeds the Primarina, whether I break through the confusion. And that's why we have Sash. Go for Mindstorm instead, that would be a lot better. Oh, I did go for Mindstorm. Oh, I can't even hit myself. Nice. It was Life Orb, yeah. But unfortunately, missed the 91% accuracy. I'm going to go for the same play. But this is this Trick Room being stalled out. I'm going to have to sacrifice Durant to a Max Flare, most likely. But I have got Gravity, I don't need to Dynamax Dracozolt or Durant. It just depends which one do I sacrifice. Because one of them gets KO'd, because Clefairy gets KO'd here. If they don't have Max Flare, then Durant is fine. This time they go for Smite, so now we're having to deal with confusion. Oh no, the better way to do it is to go into Dracozolt and then switch to Durant as they Smite. Actually no, that's not bad. That's not a good idea, because Durant just still gets KO'd to that. Gonna hit this thing though, through the confusion, which is nice. I do have to sacrifice one. Which is better. Dracozolt or Durant. Because Bolt Beak is lovely against the Dusclops. Because 2 Bolt Beaks will KO it, but Durant would have to be in Dynamax to 2-shot. And the Rhyperior is probably in the back as well, but that just gets hyper-voiced. I'm going to go with Durant, because they still have to have a fire move. If they do have a fire move, switching to Dracozolt is actually better. So actually, I'm going to do that. And I've got my Throat Spray, so I'll actually do reasonable damage with the Primarina. If they Mindstorm, I prefer having Dracozolt and Durant as my final 2 Pokemon. So we have to X-Scissor KO the Indeedee, Bolt Beak KO the Hatterene, and then a Bolt Beak and a Steel Spike KO the Dusclops. So that should be okay. Oh, they're switching this turn. Are they letting their Dusclops take unnecessary damage? It looks like it. Unless they're going for Mindstorm into Primarina. It's assuming I break through as well. It just smites. It is into Primarina. I should live that. Mindstorm would KO me. Now I've got a confused Dracozolt, so I am still having to deal with the confusion. Go on, Primarina. This is a necessary chip. Well, now I need to Bolt Beak KO the Hatterene and sing the Dusclops, so still having to deal with confusion. At least Primarina is likely to break out now. How many turns of Gravity? I think I've got 2 turns? 1 turn. That's a bit awkward. So I've got 1 Bolt. Like, Bolt Beak will KO the Hatterene, at least. Ally switch from Dusclops would be pretty bad. Come on, Dracozolt. Okay, that's a good start. Primarina, your turn. Unfought. That's probably going to be the game now. Especially if they have... Actually, no. If they have Rhyperior, Durant can beat that. If they have Torkoal, Dracozolt can beat that. They do have Rhyperior. They can't Dynamax it. Bulldoze will KO the Primarina now. So, unfortunate smiting there. That was two hits out of 3, which is pretty unlucky. I guess 2 out of 4 because Dracozolt broke through, but still. I'm going to save the Dynamax for Durant. And I'm just going to Outrage. It will hit one of them. If I get it off, and I will just try and Hyper Voice, even though it won't work. Oh, it's just Nightshade. Okay. Fair enough. So I could have Dynamaxed the Dracozolt. But they don't have Will-O-Wisp, it's possible. If they have Will-O-Wisp, then I need to dodge all the time. But this is actually still possible with Durant, amusingly. If they have Will-O-Wisp and they connect, then I'm very confident I'm going to lose. They do indeed have Will-O-Wisp. So that's not good. At least they missed the high horsepower, but this no longer KOs the Rhyperior and activates its weakness policy. I didn't KO anyway. That's surprising. Pretty sure that's supposed to OHKO a Rhyperior. That's another calc I'm going to have to look up afterwards. But now that I'm burned, it will take a few turns for me to lose the game, but I do lose the game, so I will just save some time and forfeit him. Unfortunate. If I'd have got either of those things off, I was in a great position, but that's why Hatterene is busted. Shame I didn't lead with the Clefairy Primarina. Because if I would have just led with that and got the thing onto Indeedee immediately, then that would have stalled the Trick Room a bit harder, but there we go. So this match is the one that I need to surf my Colossal. Because this is the last chance. But then there's going to be a Whimsicott and I'm not going to have a chance. Because you can't do that very well against a Whimsicott. Like so. But I'm going to do it anyway. Because that is why I started making this team in the first place. So definitely Dracozolt. A Dracozolt is fantastic here. Then the Sing mode isn't very good because of Alchemy. I really, really should lead with Dracozolt Clefairy. Like, that is way better here. And then I could have Diggersby Colossal in the back, to be fair. I will have Diggersby Colossal in the back. And I hope to surf myself. If they don't leave Whimsicott, I'm going to be very sad. Well, at least that's a Whimsicott. And a Toxtricity that does not hit my Dracozolt at all. I can't Quake it, so that's something. Because if I could have just high horsepowered it, I would have done and gone for Gravity, because then I can start singing things. I can high horsepower it, because my Dracozolt underspeeds my Clefairy. So long as they don't taunt my Clefairy, I'm going to look like an utter fool if they taunt my Clefairy, but I can Gravity that air balloon away. So please do not taunt my Clefairy, else I'm going to look like a complete fool. So we're almost certainly going for Ooze into Clefairy, but just don't be a taunt. That's fine, that's fine. So I've got Sash. My Clefairy outspeeds my Dracozolt because I'm Timid Max. They're going for Stun Shock, so they can poison my Dracozolt. I want to poison on Clefairy, because then I get my Gravity. I don't want to be paralysed out of this, because I'm going to look so stupid if I don't get this high horsepower up. Okay, double poison, that's fine. Because I get the Gravity, the air balloon is gone, right? And then high horsepower connects. There we go. That's brilliant. I like that a lot. That's why we run Clefairy faster than Dracozolt. Because I've got not perfect IVs. It wasn't enough. Not perfect IVs on Dracozolt so that Clefairy can outspeed. For exactly situations like this. Going for gravity and then attack is very nice. But now... I'll go into Colossal. Because I think they're going into Lapras, right? And I can just Lightning that. Because I'm almost certainly Dynamaxing the Dracozolt even though it's poisoned. Actually no, they Dynamax their Toxtricity, so they've lost a lot of their damaging potential. Because they can't Dynamax anymore. They're really thinking about this now. It is Lapras, but I don't really care about that. I'm not going to be able to surf myself, but I'm happy with the Gravity Air Balloon. Can I take a Hydro Pump if I Dynamax Colossal? I don't think so. So I'm just going to Lightning the Lapras, that will KO, and I'll go for Heat Wave so I don't take any recoil. But I'm probably losing Colossal to Hydro Pump anyway, but it's not the most accurate. Except when it is if it's in Gravity. And Freeze Dry won't do too much to Dracozolt either. Because I am Dynamaxing and Assault Vest as well now. Bit of a shame I didn't Quake instead of High Horsepower to get another special defense boost, but that's fine. Because Moonblast won't do too much either. That's not too much. And they did Hydro Pump, and yeah, they can't miss because of gravity. But Diggersby also gets KO'd by that. So, no surfing myself this week, unfortunately. But this will KO the Lapras. And then, will their last Pokemon, if it's Togekiss, Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam will be able to KO the Dracozolt. And then I'll almost certainly lose there, but I'm content. Like, that Gravity High Horsepower was enough. I'm not too concerned if I lose now, because that was amusing. It's Alchemy. That's weaker than Togekiss and not likely to critical hit. It will get KO to a Max Lightning for sure, but it is just which one's the Focus Sash. Both can be. Logging into high horsepower against the Whimsicott isn't ideal. And I want to Giga Impact the Alchemy. I'm going to end it off with a Giga Impact just because I can. Can you take a Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam? I reckon so. Outspeed anyway, so Giga Impact might even just KO the Alchemy straight up. It's not Focus Sash. It wasn't Focus Sash, so I made the right play. Probably should have gone for Quake into the Whimsicott, because Giga Impact is definitely KOing it anyway. Do I survive an Energy Ball with Diggersby? So I'm now in Moonblast range. Gravity's still up, so I can't miss. So they do have to target the Dracozolt here. And then next turn, do I have one more turn of Gravity so Giga Impact can't miss? Hope so, because I've already lost a game this week because I missed Giga Impact. So, losing it again that way would be less than ideal. Yep, there's one more turn of Gravity, right? And even then, Energy Ball shouldn't be strong enough. That's if they even have Energy Ball. So yeah, there's one more turn of Gravity. Perfectly timed. finish this off with overkill against the Whimsicott on 1 HP. Very nice, very nice. I'm happy with that second game. There's a very big shame I didn't even get to show off the Surf with the Diggersby, but I faced, what, it must have been like 8 Whimsicott, and really you can't lead Diggersby Colossal against Whimsicott, because they'll always have some way of going for Tailwind and Oko on the Colossal, or put a stop to it, so unfortunate, but I'm content with that first turn in the second game, so I'm very happy that I led with the Clefairy Dracozolt, showing why you should have imperfect IVs if you're running the Dracozolt on this team, so that you can go for the Gravity. Even just going for Bolt Beaks and stuff, just guaranteeing so you don't even need to Dynamax is very nice. But yeah, that's going to do it for this week. So next week there will be a Grap-locked team going up, so there'll be a fun conventional of that going up on Saturday. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching.